Alright, so share quick benefit. This is a beautiful benefit, subhanAllah. This is from Shaykh Sulaiman al-Ruhaili, Hafizallah Ta'ala's explanation of Usul min ilm al-Usul. So here the Shaykh, he discusses that the hukum or the ruling of an act of worship which is mustahab. Yeah, yani what is something which is mustahab? What is it? Yeah, so majority of the scholars, they give the ruling or the definition of the ruling of something which is mustahab is that the one who does it out of obedience, meaning he does it out of sincerity and he does it in accordance to the sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then he will be rewarded. And if he was to leave it off and abandon it, then there's no punishment for him. Yeah, look, for example, the rawatib, yeah, the sunnah prayers that come before and after the obligatory prayers. If a person was to do it out of obedience, he'll be rewarded. If he left it off, there's no punishment for him. So now the Shaykh, he's precise. Yeah? The Shaykh he's precise to the point. The Shaykh goes, can we even say that to an absolute sense? Can we say that the one who leaves off something which is mustahab, something which is recommended, yeah, then there's no punishment for him? Can we actually say that in an unrestricted, in a general sense? Is that even correct? So the Shaykh now goes into more detail now, right? Precise, subhanallah. Yeah, the ulama, they're precise. He mentions فَالَّذِي يَتْرُكُ الْمَنْدُوبَ سَوَاءٌ تَعَمَّدَ أَوْ نَسِيَ أَوْ جَهِلَ لَا يَسْتَحِقُّ الْعِقَابَ الْأُخْرَوِيَّةَ. He goes, the one who leaves off something which is mustahab, something which is recommended, yeah, regardless if he leaves it off out of, regardless if it's done out of, regardless if it's done intentionally, or out of ignorance, or out of, wait, which one did I leave out? He does it intentionally, forgetfulness and ignorance, then there's no punishment for him in the hereafter. Okay, so this is, the meaning is correct in terms of understanding it from the hereafter, yes. Okay, then there's no punishment for him in the hereafter. He goes, وَلَكِنْ قَدْ يَنَالُهُ نَوْعُ عِقَابٍ فِي الدُّنْيَا. He goes, as for in this dunya, then it's possible. It's possible that that person can be liable for punishment. The one who left off something which is recommended. Yeah, that's deep, subhanallah. And he goes, وَذَلِكَ مِنْ وَجْهَيْنِ. This is from two angles. He mentions number one, مِنْ جِهَةِ نَقْصِ إِيمَانِهِ فَيَنْقُصُ إِيمَانُهُ بِتَرْكِ الْمَنْدُوبَاتِ. He goes from the angle of his iman decreasing. And this is the position of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. We say that iman yazidu bi ta'ah wa yanqusu bil ma'siyah. That iman increases with obedience and it decreases with disobedience. So the fact that you're leaving off an act of worship, yeah, that would have resulted in your iman increasing, yeah, the fact that you left off is going to cause your iman to decrease. Subhanallah, especially if you're exposed to sins, it's going to decrease. So this is the type of punishment in this dunya, that your iman is not increasing. Allahu al-musta'an. Yeah, also from the second angle, yeah, من جهة هرمانه مما عدها الله لأوليائه المكثرين من المندوبات. Subhanallah. From the angle of Allah depriving, from the person being deprived from that which Allah has promised his awliya, his close allies, yeah, those who increase in doing voluntary acts of worship, doing things that are recommended, things that Allah promised them. You're going to deprive yourself of attaining that khair and that ajr and that reward and that fadl, that virtue, which the Shaykh is going to now mention. So this is based on the hadith where the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam narrated this from Allah, meaning hadith Qudsi. Yeah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, "Man aada li waliyan faqad azantu bil harb." That whoever is hostile and an enemy to my wali, then I have declared war against him. وَمَا تَقَرَّبَ إِلَيَّ عَبْدِي بِشَيْءٍ أَحَبَّ إِلَيَّ مِمَّا افْتَرَضْتُهُ عَلَيْهِ. And my slave does not draw closer to me with anything which is most beloved to me, except that which I have made obligatory upon him. وَمَا يَزَالُ عَبْدِي يَتَقَرَّبُ إِلَيَّ بِالنَّوَافِلِ حَتَّى أُحِبَّهُ. And my slave, this is the shahid here, this is the point of reference here, that my slave continues to draw closer to me by doing the nawafil, yeah, doing that which is recommended, yeah, until I love him. So what is it that Allah promises? Okay, the one who reaches this level, okay, by doing all of these extra acts of worship, voluntary acts of worship, okay, what is it that Allah has promised them? He mentions, فَإِذَا أَحْبَبْتُهُ. And if I love him, كُنْتُ سَمْعَهُ الَّذِي يَسْمَعُ بِهِ. And I become the hearing in which he hears with, وَبَصَرَهُ الَّذِي يُبْصِرُ بِهِ. And the eyes in which he sees with, وَيَدَهُ الَّتِي يَبْطِشُ بِهَا. And the hands in which he strikes with, وَرِجْلَهُ الَّتِي يَمْشِي بِهَا. And the leg in which he walks with. And by the way, this here is not taken by the apparent meaning. Okay, this is referring to the eyes sees that which is pleasing to Allah. The ears only listen to that which pleases Allah. The hands only use it in a way that was pleasing to Allah. The leg only walks towards that which is pleasing to Allah. That's what it means here. It's not taken by the literal meaning. Okay, that my eyes is Allah's eyes, my hand is Allah's hand, and my leg is Allah's leg. وَلِيَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ. Yeah, that's not what it's referring to. Yeah, look, and it goes on. وَإِن سَأَلَنِي لَأُعْطِيَنَّ. And if he was to ask me anything, then I'll give it to him. وَلَئِنِ اسْتَعَاذَنِي لَأُعِيذَنَّ. And if he was to seek my refuge, then I'll give him refuge. So all of this, a person's missing out on all of this, that which Allah promised, yeah, to his awliya, those who increase in doing recommended acts of worship. So the Shaykh concludes, وَلَا شَكَّ أَنَّ هَذَا نَوْعُ عُقُوبَةٍ فِي الدُّنْيا. Because there's no doubt that this is a type of punishment in this dunya. You being deprived from all of this, it's a type of punishment. Yeah, لا نهون من شأن المندوبات. Because this is why we're not careless. We don't take the issue of leaving off something which is recommended. Yeah, something lightly. We don't take that as a light issue. ونقول إن تاركها لا يستحق العقاب المطلقا. And this is why we don't say that the one who leaves off that which is recommended, that he's not deserving of absolute punishment. We don't say that, subhanAllah, because it's possible that in this dunya he's exposed to all of these type of punishments. As for the hereafter, then he's free, subhanAllah. Of course there's no punishment for him. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best.